What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dan in the building with Let That Be Known podcast. Man, we're here to talk about my Dallas Mavericks versus the Phoenix Suns. Man, the Mavericks come up short. We're here to talk about it, man. What we can do, man. We're gonna react to the video, and here's my co-host, man.
What's going on, family? This is your boy John. Yeah, so we're gonna sit back, we're gonna relax, get yourself something to drink, and let that be known. What's going on, bro? What's going on, man?
Nothing much,
What's going on
man.
with this game, man, on today?
Man, it was kind of frustrating, man. They came out the first quarter. They came out with no sense of urgency. There was like no energy. Kind of going through the motions. They playing like it's almost like, yeah, we're gonna turn it on, we're gonna win. We're gonna, there was no urgency. And then when they tried to turn it on, Phoenix finally got going because Phoenix was missing shots at the beginning as well. And Phoenix got going, and you're still trying to catch up and trying to find yourself, and you got no help from your bench. It was really no outside. I mean, Luka put up 40, but it was that, man, and then timely buckets. Because every time they would get within like 6-7 points, and they would get a stop, it just couldn't. It couldn't make it count with a bucket on the other end. And so just timely buckets, when you needed them, wasn't there because the 3-point shooting wasn't there outside of Clay. Now, Clay was hitting. He was doing what we brought him here to do. He was hitting shots, but others wasn't hitting shots. Like PJ wasn't hitting. Even Kyrie was missing point-blank shots. Even in the paint, he was missing point-blank shots. He was missing point-blank floaters and layups, and, he was not locked in. And that's what I mean, like, he wasn't locked in. So, but we're going to react to it.
Yeah, most definitely. This one here was I know it's only the second game of the year, but it was just the way we lost it. We came out and wasn't focused, missed too many open shots, man. Luka had, 40 and 10, 9 boards. Outside of that, I mean, yeah, Kyrie, he had 22, but it took him 22 shots to get that 22. Clay gave you 19, 7 to 16 field goal percentage, 5 or 12 from behind the arc. Pretty much outside of that, man, it was
nothing.
We didn't get much nothing else. Now, I would have wished that we would have played Dinwiddie this game.
Facts.
At least give him a chance.
Another guy who can break down the defense.
Defense, especially with Hardy. Hardy went scoreless.
He didn't even look aggressive. Like, he wasn't even trying to, like, get buckets.
Then both of our bigs got in foul trouble. They wasn't disciplined.
Man, they got murdered. They got murdered down there.
They got murdered down there. They let Nurkic bullied them down there.
He put them in a baby cradle, and I mean, he just rocked them to the point to where we had to bench him.
Yeah,
like that just cannot happen.
That cannot happen. Not when both of your bigs. They had to put Cleveland in there and just.
I mean, yeah, you got Cleveland and you got PJ Washington playing center. That's
center,
how
so
it got to.
Yeah, Nurkic had 18 and 14 boards.
And it was critical points because, like, when Dallas was coming back, that's where they were going to, down there on the Nurkic thing, and he was scoring.
I mean, he outperformed both of our bigs combined, points and rebounds. Cannot happen.
He's the one that really took over in the fourth. Because, like I said, they wasn't really cooking like that in the fourth, but Nurkic was, he was steady, like giving them steady points down there.
Yeah, man, this they need to readjust their mindset because we seen it in the Spurs game, but then they was able to turn it on And, with the Spurs being a lesser team, we was able to do that and, do what we do. But against, upper competition, that cannot happen. That just cannot happen. But hopefully that was a wake-up call that we need to, realize,
you gotta
that's not going to work. You got to bring it every night, man. So, it's at 102, 114. But, not going to get too high, not to get too low, man. Just game 2 of the season out of 82. But, man, let's get into these highlights, man, and let's see how this came about.
That's what occurred last night in that 7-minute stretch.
Exactly, it did. And, if you're up that much, you definitely don't want to lose.
But a one-legged runner spins out. Doncic on the push and the pull-up. Irving inside, quick hand to Jones, poke the three, but Irving gathers on a redirect.
Gotta hit those, man. Wide open shots. It kills him. Leads out to that.
Wide open threes.
Thompson drives across the midcourt stripe and lets one fly. KD will do the same. Drops it in the face of Gafford.
Will ever get to his jumper. He gets the best look at the rim of any player in the league.
But already he's through 2+ games as Thompson rattles in the 18-footer with that three-point shot early
Thompson,
in the offense.
He was doing his job.
Wants this team to shoot a ton of threes.
Booker got Thompson on his hip, finds Jones behind the stripe. Down goes the three.
Gotta rotate.
Why are you sinking so much in the paint?
Yeah.
Suns have hit 5 straight. Kyrie Irving squeezes one past Nurkic.
Yeah, so you got to put a body on him.
He's a lot more likely. Booker able to get to that sweet spot.
This is uncontested, too.
Booker with a tough contested shot there. Thompson in his shooting space. The shot clock winding down. Doncic. Easy scoop and score. Suns playing
taking away the lob tonight.
For the Spurs, they played for the Mavs.
Another thing for the Mavericks, man, they only ran high screen pick and roll. They didn't run no more.
They didn't run nothing else.
Nothing else. No Spain action, no nothing.
Was a bad word. Irving behind the stripe, downloads a triple. Plumlee, the quick closeout. Irving floats it over the top to Lively. When we saw them do that with so much success in their run of the finals. They get the second quarter here for Jason Kidd's Mavs. 5 on the shot clock here. Grant working on Cleveland. Able to get the left hand. Leans back, fires. The 18th quarter is unstoppable.
That's the great thing about KD. Just make the guy chase. That's it. You don't have to get a body on. They can chase. All they need is an inch.
Doncic driving inside. Just using that big, strong body. 6'7". 11-2, Phoenix won. Doncic tries to respond, and he does.
Man, they hung in the game for as long as they could. When you watch it, they hung in there, man.
Boxing out. Ball watching.
Phoenix came out. They was ready to play.
Biggest lead thus far tonight for Phoenix. Catch and shoot three coming from Thompson.
Can't leave.
Basically 3 weeks.
We all know Phoenix a front runner, so when they got up, they was talking trash.
Oh, absolutely.
When the game was close, they were quiet.
Close.
Jones on the drive to drop off. 5 on the shot clock.
The Phoenix
can't happen.
Shout out to the Phoenix fans, man. The team did what they had to do to get this win, man. They took care of business, man. They showed up.
Yeah, they showed up. If he can hit that consistently, that mid-range, man, that'd be a big step for Cleveland.
If we hit our threes outside of Clay, we'll be all right.
PJ Washington rattles in the 3.
Yeah, we missed a lot of wide open threes tonight.
Like 2 for 10. Like, dog.
Budenholzer's doing here is Irving
wide open.
Finds himself wide open.
There you go. They there.
That's a mix-up galore.
Just got to knock them down, man.
I mean, he got some
Jones fighting through multiple screens, trying to stay attached to Irving. And he gets that shooter's touch, so back-to-back buckets. Irving is trying to roll his way across the lane past Tyus Jones, and another three-point hit from Klay Thompson.
Can't go to sleep. Not double.
Can't go to sleep.
He's got to continue to do it. Well, be alert that they will double. They got to get up on that one. Again, I was so afraid.
Lean in and muscle it up. That's his first made field goal.
Nice touch to the hoop. I think he'd go backboard on that. He went right over the top.
Drive, man. They coming back.
Splashdown.
What do you do?
Dallas is sinking in the paint on every drive. And you gave up 3-pointers, and they guys were hitting them.
Doncic with a step back three over the rookie Dunn.
And the Patton step back.
Inbound to Thompson. Gets rid of it quickly.
Good pass.
And little tic-tac-toe inside. Sets up Irving for an easy two. Biggest lead for the first team. Irving on the front, drops it off to Gafford, who hammers it down.
Keep the Suns by himself. Right, so, you know, I bet you got to keep.
A lot of his shots were short tonight, like that, especially for his threes, man.
Like Cardinal basketball 101. If you're not shooting, you're responsible for getting back.
Can't give up both.
Dallas across to Morris on the drive. O'Neal.
I don't know how you leave KD over.
Cut pass. Durant on the drive. Baseline 4. Suns defense have forced the Mavericks into missing their last 7 straight. Doncic trying to change that, and he does with an easy red carpet run to the rim.
Looking for the lob.
Yeah, they put teams are playing Dallas for the lob.
Yeah, I just want the Suns to get to the point where they're finishing quarters, right? I think anything you look back at the first 2 games.
Suns bench has outscored the Mavs bench 19-7. Here's Irving.
19-7.
Drives inside, tough scoop and finish. Racing up ahead, floats it up and in.
This shouldn't have happened in the end of the quarter.
Wheel to the basket, drops it off, blocked by O'Neal.
You don't have to get greedy on that.
Doncic gets a switch, Booker steps out on him. Passing across the floor, Kleber to Thompson. 3-point knockdown. 4 made threes tonight on 7 attempts. Book raising up, off Jefferson.
Why did you go under?
You know he's
I don't know why.
Hope this is the quarter.
Doncic lobs it up to Gafford. Rebound Gafford. Irving touch pass to Thompson. High for trailing Irving.
And one.
And gets a left-hand lay-in, +1. Booker on the drive, kicks it to Dunn. Extra pass, Morris. He'll take the 15-footer. Irving working up the screen, able to get Jones on his hip. Irving just trying to create some shooting space and able to do so.
I think Tyus Jones kind of relaxed on that.
And the rookie in his first NBA start has 13.
See right here.
Short.
You know, they in the game.
Giving the ball to Tyus Jones.
And get out the game.
Game. You can't, the bad shots, man, they cost you, man.
Sidestep look for Thompson, won't get it.
You gotta be mindful of your shot selection.
All these leak outs.
Leak out.
Like if you're not shooting, basketball fundamental. It's your responsibility to get back, not to shoot it.
And leans in and we'll get the and one. Switching out on him. Works up the Thompson screen.
He did a lot of that tonight. There's a lot of hesitating from Klay tonight.
Tyus Jones needs to look. They're going to keep not helping out for them. You got to look at the rim himself as well.
KD rising up over Doncic. And he says...
Yeah, there you go. Start cackling in.
You're up now. They're front running energy.
Rising up over Doncic. And he says, nothing I can do about that. Here comes Doncic. Game high 38. O'Neal trying to get a body in front of him. Giving 40. Here is Irving. Jones trying to stay in his shooting space. Lost the pass, gathers inside. quickly to Marshall. Season and a half.
So it's a huge win.
Yeah, man. It's just too many fundamental things that we just didn't do. Like the IQ, man. Getting back on defense. We constantly sagging in the paint and they hitting threes. IQ would tell you I need to stay home. Just make him hit the mid-range contested shot instead of giving up threes. But you having that, and it just came down really, man, to shot making. Dallas couldn't make shots. Especially the 3-pointers they couldn't make outside of Clay and Luka.
Mm-hmm.
They was the only one that was consistently making shots. And Kyrie, I think I posted online that our team looked at so uninterested. Like it was no passion. It was no nothing. They didn't look like they didn't look like they wanted to even play today. They just didn't
going
want
through
to
the motions, man.
play. They was going through the motions. It looked like almost like a preseason game for the Mavericks when it first started off. The way that they was playing or the energy they was playing with, it's like, yeah, whatever. We just out here to warm up. It was just like, guys, you do know you're in a live game. Like there's no intensity like the intensity we seen against in the first game that they had on defense. I mean, they was getting into guys. Tonight it was just like whatever. So we'll see, man, how there's one game, man. They're 1-1 currently.
Yeah, man.
The Suns are 2-1. I think
they're 2-1. This is also their home opener, so of course you're gonna get a lot more for your home opener as well. So Dallas should have really, came in and really matched that energy, knowing that is always that factor. You get up a little more, but those type of little things there, we that like I said, we did hit miss some open shots, but then also some of our shot selection was what is the greatest, which led to a lot of easy points for Phoenix. It just can't happen, man. I don't care what team you're playing, man. If you're giving them easy points like that, it makes it all the much more harder for you, especially when everything isn't going as great. There are some things that you can't control, and those are one of those things. Your shot selection there. And then, like I said, man, JK, I know he's still trying to figure out rotations and things of that nature, but man, you got to give Dinwiddie a shot, especially in a game like this.
One thing I hate about JK is he's a great game-to-game adjuster and game-to-game adapter, but in-game changes and adapting, he's suspect. And he's been like that. Like, now next game he'll come out, he's going to probably makes beautiful adjustments. You'll be like, yeah, this is what we need to do. But while the game is going on, he does not make good adjustments. And it's been that way. Like, if Dallas is losing the game, if they don't figure it out themselves, like, they generally lose that game. But they come back better. Like, that's why last year, like, we lost so many game one. Like, we come out, we'll drop a game one. And then game two, you're like, yeah, this is what we should have been doing in game one. And it's like, but he just doesn't make those on the fly adjustments. And that's the one criticism I got about Kid. Like, he's not gonna make no radical adjustments. Like, I knew he wasn't gonna go to Spencer Dinwiddie. Like, even though we might be looking at it and saying, man, ain't nobody giving you nothing. Why not give dude a shot to see if he can get you a shot in the arm? Now next game, he's probably gonna play Spencer Dinwiddie. And so that's the frustration thing about Kid. It's like, dude, you should have did that last game. Like, he could have probably really helped
man.
you.
Yeah, he could have, man. I think he would have. But we have one of those games where I call the medicine game, man. It's medicine to get us right. We're at home against Utah.
Man,
So
you ain't careful. If you're not careful, Utah play tough. Like, man, these
they
games,
play tough, man. But
NBA games, man, like any given night, man, if you don't come out there with the right attention and ready to play, man, like, you know, man, you find yourself down, man. Like, you know, you find
but
yourself losing.
But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be the case with this one here, man.
I don't think it's gonna be the case, but I'm just saying, like, their lack of detail and they was uninterested. Like, they just looked like they just really didn't want to play. Kyrie looked like whatever. You know, it took Luka a while. It took Luka a while to turn on. Kyrie never looked interested. Kyrie should just call for the day off. Because he just, you know, he my boy, you know, but he just looked like he just did not want to be there today. I don't know what happened, what's going on, you know, but he looked like he did not want to play because he was so uninterested to the fact to where he was missing like cheap shots, like easy baskets at the rim. Like, he blew a wide open floater. I'm like, God, dog.
Yeah, and he never missed those. Not that close anyway.
Not like that. You know, not to the point to where you know you almost air rocking stuff. You know, so
no, that's facts, man. Especially and then our bigs, man. You cannot get whooped. They got whooped. They let one man whoop them. You cannot let that happen. You cannot let that man whoop y'all. Cannot happen, man. But I think they'll bounce back. You know, hopefully they come out with that passion and do what we know they can do. On Monday night, they got a 7:30 tip there, so won't be one of those late games.
And also, what hurt us too was the free throw discrepancy. I always hate to throw that in there, but man, Phoenix, they were living at the line. Every little drive they had, they got a call, and Dallas wasn't getting that same call. Like, Dallas shot 18 free throws, Phoenix shot 37.
More than double.
Like, that's nowhere near close. Normally, you like to see the fouls pretty close. If it's 5 off, 6 off, you'll kind of live with that. But, you know, when it's like this, you know, that means the ref is calling it one-sided.
Yeah. Yeah, her rebounds was about even.
Because they didn't even shoot that great. They didn't even shoot that great from the 3-point line. We didn't shoot great either. We shot 31. They shot 35%. So it wasn't that. So when you look at the game, what separated us? It was the free throws. Like, it's a glaring separation. They got 37, almost 40 free throws. Dallas got 15. No, we got 18.
Yeah,
18 to 37. Now, if Dallas had got 30 free throws to their 37, now you're saying, okay, that was kind of evenly called it. But when it's like that, that's not even called. That's a one-sided. That's a one-sided affair.
Yeah, you know that's. But you know how when it comes to the Mavs, man, it's an uphill battle with that. Unfortunately, but man, make sure y'all appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all tune into the next one. Make sure you tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe, man.
Yes, sir.
And let that be known, man. Peace out.